Good morning, Kenya. This is Ken Uzalas. Karibuni sana kwenye Morning Tea Show. Today is on a beautiful Tuesday. I do welcome you all. My name is Zulfa. Leo ni tarehe ngapi? Leo ni tarehe 20 ya mwezi wa 5 mwaka huu wa 2025. Karibuni.
Good morning, everyone. This is Prince and Felix. I welcome you to Morning Tea Show. Thank you.
Good morning, Kenyans. I think you are good. I think your morning is good. I'm good. My name is Tilda. Welcome to KNA News. Sawa. Mkae nasi hadi tamati. Welcome.
Okay, so let us go to magazeti. Kikosi kikali chenye usiri kilichovamia maboma ya Gashagua. Saa 5 na ghasia za uharibifu Kitale, polisi wakimtafuta, na kuna orobwa atimuliwa UDA kwa kuhudhuria hafla ya Matiang'I. And then there's serikali inataka kunitilia sumu nife ndani ya miezi 3. This is Gashagua. Aliyekuwa naibu wa rais Rigathi Gachagua Jumatatu alisema serikali inataka kumuua kwa kumwekea kemikali hatari ambayo ingemdhuru polepole kiakili na kumlemaza ndani ya miezi 3. Bwana Gashagua alikuwa mafichoni tangu taarifa kuzuka kuwa alikuwa akiandamwa na makachero katika idara ya upelelezi DCI Jumapili usiku. Kiongozi huyo wa DCP jana alisema kuwa kuna kikosi maalum cha maafisa wa usalama ambacho kilikuwa kinamwandama ili kumtilia kemikali hatari jinsi alivyofanyiwa aliyekuwa kigogo wa siasa za upinzani marehemu Kenneth Matiba na uliokuwa utawala wa kidikteta wa KANU. Alisema kikosi hicho kinajumuisha maafisa wanatoka DCI, shirika la ujasusi NIS na kikosi cha kupambana na ghasia GSU na polisi wa utawala wa AP. Tukimnukuu Bwana Gashagua anasema tulipokea habari za kijasusi kutoka kwa polisi wazalendo ambao hawakuwa wamekubaliana na mpango wa kunidhuru, kwamba waliamrishwa waweke bunduki na silaha kwenye msafara wetu. Huu ungekuwa ushahidi wa kutukamata na kutushtaki kotini. Kikosi hicho cha mauaji kilijiunga na wenzao ambao wamepewa mafunzo ya juu kuhusu kutumia silaha za kibiolojia kemikali. Walikuwa wameamrishwa wanidhuru kwa kemikali ambayo ingenilemaza akili zangu kwa muda wa miezi 3. Hili ndilo lilikuwa lengo la operesheni yote. Akasema alikuwa naibu wa rais kwenye kikao cha wanahabari nyumbani kwake kijijini wa Munyoro, Nyeri. So what do you people think about that?
Do you know what? I think much is happening. Much is happening now. Na ukiona hivi sasa siri zimeanza kutoka polepole. You see, even somebody has been mentioned there, ule mwenye alifanyiwa the same thing that Gashagua is saying that it was to be done on him. Ile vitu ya kumlemaza akili ama whatever. So, Kenyans, right now we should be prayerful, pray for each other. At least mambo ya kuwe sawa, because right now we are not in a good condition. The country is swinging. I told you, like right now, I think we are leaning on a tree that is almost breaking up. It has just remained a small part to fall down. But to Bwana Gashagua, be much careful, because kianza kufuatwa hivi, it's not good at all. But it's better hata mtu akufuate, akushike, akufunge jela than akudhulumishe. Okay? I think that's what I can say.
So basically, they wanna. Do you remember Kenneth Ufyambo? Kenneth, apparently now, tumeshajua one secret. Kenneth was killed using chemicals.
Yeah.
We're not going to really, because tumeingia show, tumeshachelewa, we're not going to really get into magazeti, but we're going to continue because this is the topic of today, about Gashagua. So Gashagua says these people want to use chemicals on him as they used on Kenneth Odhiambo, someone. That Kenneth, sawa. And so that is a secret out.
Yeah.
Did we know? Did we know that Kenneth was killed using chemicals? We did not know. You know, I used to hear that DCI have chemicals. They can situate mtu anakuja kusalimia, and then that chemical is passed into your skin, and can paralyze, or after some time your heart beats, and that is that.
Hata tunashukungu ya nani. Anaitwa nani? Huyo mwenye alikuwa IBC. Hata huyo, people said it, lakini sasa ni chini ya maji. Wanaisema lakini chini ya maji. But with time, guys, we will know everything that is happening in the country. Kuna vitu zina happen, watu wananyamazia huko. Yeah. I think you heard wakisema anaitwa Chebukati. Alikufa kitambo. Lakini sasa sisi tulikuja tukablackmailiwa hapo. Ndio sasa tunakuja kuambiwa Chebukati amekufa na mtu alikufa tu kitambo. And he was given that dawa ya kuua pole pole. But it's too bad. It's too bad because don't do a bad thing to a person when you know he's carrying a lot of secrets of you. Alafu sasa akisha kufanyia umefaulu, and then you come and unamharibu hivyo. It's not good. And you have to remember that God is watching everything that you're doing here on earth. Let's not make our country be let's not make it be a country that people will fear. Not just like right now, watu wataogopa sana. Watu wataogopa kukuja Kenya. Watasema Kenya kama hizi vitu zina happen hivi, let's just stay in our country and wait until Kenya will be okay. When will Kenya be okay? When these things you think zinapoa na ni the more zinakuja zinapanda. Today you wake up, you find there is a story. Tomorrow you wake up, you find there is another story. The other day you wake up, you find there is another. The worst now, it's come worse, bad, worse and worst. We have to change our habits, our characters. So we be with respect, love, in everything. Okay.
So, so I'm also going to insist to the people that are watching us that kwenye screen yako kuna namba, hiyo namba itumie kuzungumza nasi. Unaweza ongea kwa live chat, unaweza ongea popote pale, but please, I don't know upo kwenye Taifa Leo, kwenye hiyo the same tu.
Switch to YouTube. Kwa hiyo Gashagua.
Endelea from hapo chini ya Kenneth.
At some point, everything that happens, I can say that it happens with a reason, and we cannot at some point maybe judge anything concerning the same. Rigathi Gachagua is an original Kenyan, just like those Kenyans who really originate from Kenya. it is not the right time for everybody right now to be either worried of his safety or maybe at some point making a funny judgment over his role. But the fact is, I don't believe that maybe threats and other insecurity issues will ever be what the answer mostly to him. I believe that he is one of those people when you may contribute positively and at some point negatively, yes, but not that much. I am not sure that whatever the tension might be about, whatever the tension will be, maybe whatever it might entail, Kenyans right now, let me tell you the truth, tumechafua jina letu la kutosha na even majirani wameanza kutudharau just because of petty things. But I would like to remind you guys that whoever may be watching us right now, whoever is alive with us right now, I don't believe that we have a good person in this country or a bad person in this country. It's all about to understand to understand our weaknesses and also at some point our levels of ability and understand each other. The only problem with us right now, it is because of too much confidence amongst us and at some point misuse of the law. Siwezi nikasema kuna mwenye misuse the law in any way, but the fact is, regarding Gashagua, wherever he is right now, akona right ya kuenlighten wa Kenya kulingana information yenye kunayo, as long as information is exaggerated. Kwa mfano, isibebe hatred speech, isibebe any form of any form of violence, yani violence, triggering maybe message or content. But when it comes to yesterday ama Sunday, and yesterday, kulingana information yenye ilipeanwa hapo, to an extent anakuja kusema like there was also a plan for him to be poisoned, then that is what we really need to consider most. Do we really need to focus on that? But I don't believe that we need to. Rigathi Gachagua is one of those people who could contribute to the country in a very positive way. Mbona sasa hizi malumbano kidogo hivi zinaanza kufanya nini? I believe the president right now anafaa sasa aachane mambo na siasa mingi, aachane mambo ya watu wengi, at the same time watafuta watu wote wane vile wanaweza fanya kazi pamoja, because whatever we need right now is all about a good living conditions zenye zina favor kila mtu. Hata kama maybe tunaweza kuwa tumemesa mahali, tukaenda mahali, tukafanya nini, that won't be the point right now. Right now, we don't need maybe at some point to show who is dominant over the other. Ama maybe utumie your powers, maybe could diminish wengine. But the fact is, still tutabaki huko Kenya, yes. Unaweza kuwa by chance umegather a lot of resources to your family and to your generation. But do you remember that generation moja yenye imezaliwa kwa umaskini bado imebaki kwa umaskini? Does it mean that Kenya cannot maybe afford to give out its people good living standards, for example, just by providing some fair opportunities zenye zinaweza changia kujenga maisha? I believe that everything that happens with a reason, but let the reason not be maybe misuse of power or misuse of advantage, whereby maybe unaelewa like uko na advantage fulani una violate ka law kidogo, no. So I cannot advise anybody right now to start maybe mocking the president, mocking Rigathi, or mocking anybody else because maybe of chasing clout or any other things or in any other way. But do we really need to be in that position of just maybe using advantage to mock others, just maybe to chase clout? No. poisoning somebody is something sensitive, and it means that okay, whoever is involved in that, then the person is hostile. The person is hostile. But do we really need to be hostile? Do we really need to be hostile to that? Do we really need to be hostile to others?
We don't supposed to be, because kila mtu anahitaji kuishi, kila mtu anahitaji freedom, kila mtu anahitaji, yani we are in the country that everybody needs what is supposed to be done. And inafai sijui niwaambia aje. Inafaa this is our country. Ufai kuishi kwa country yako like you are in a neighboring country. Inafaa tuishi na freedom. Inafaa tukae na, yani tukae, we are in our own country. We don't supposed to stay here like we are refugees. We have just come from the other countries. We have been welcomed. Sasa tunaanza kuishi, this is happening. Hapana. No. And this thing of kuua mtu polepole, unampoison, sijui unampea nini, unamtumia watu wamuue. But I love the kind of people we have in the country, because kuna mwenye anaweza tumwa akuje kukumaliza. Na huyo mwenye ametumwa akuje kukumaliza, anakuja na kuambia, nimepewa pesa fulani, nikuja, me I can do that. Nimepewa 300 billion. I come and kill you, my friend. I've taken the money, but I'm traveling out of the country. Where sasa ujipange na life yako. Wanakuja. And then I move. When it comes to mine, but so long as I've taken the information to that person that wanataka. Ambia we, nimewaambia huko, lakini sasa si wa huko, si uko hapa, lakini unajua wanakukujia. Hii ndio pesa nimepewa. Katikati wewe shika mimi. Amen. But let's not be like that. Usipeane mtu juu ya do, cause pesa huisha. Sawa? Na pesa pia unaweza hata kufa uziache. Seti mtu umepewa do. You can even die before using that money. So wacha tukue wale watu, at least tuna save other people's lives. Tunakuwa na that heart of kindness, that as you just know, guys.
Okay. So kuna Stanley Odhiambo says we need to pray, we need prayers as a country. And then kuna Mr. Koesha anasema good morning team KNA. Wishing you all the productive and positive day ahead. Let's make it count. This could have been really good 20 minutes ago. Now, this is Koesha anasema regarding Gashagua dramatic claims of an assassination plot through poison are alarming, but also sadly predictable. This kind of rhetoric without credible evidence only deepens division and talk. Mr. Gashagua's claims are serious, but without evidence, they risk fueling fear and division. If there's a real threat, he should pursue justice through legal channels, not public drama. And then I'm going to ask you a question. So this is Mr. Koesh. How is he going to go to seek justice to the same place that they're trying to kill? Like right now, you see in those movies where a person is being followed. Do you go to the police and the same police, they are paid to do this? You cannot go to them, obviously. Sindio? It's like when people are in maandamano. Unapigwa na polisi, utaendaje kusema polisi umepigwa na polisi kwa maandamano?
Sasa watafanyia nini?
It's hard, yeah. So I don't think. What do you say when you say they should go and seek justice? Because I don't really get it. I don't really get how they're gonna get justice in the same place where they're running from.
Like somebody said yesterday that right now justice is for the rich.
Walai.
And for the wealth. Hata ina sound it.
Sisi kama hauna mkwanja justice hamna.
Ni Gashagua amekonda na siku moja tu yenye.
You need to have a lawyer. Do you have a lawyer?
Hey.
I have 4.
I have to find one.
So basically, when someone starts threatening people, they should have lawyers. That is a really good case. I didn't think of that. I should tell my lawyer. Now, not so. Mr. Kocha anasema Kenya needs leadership rooted in truth and responsibility. Our hope lies in strengthening institutions, not undermining them with baseless accusations. Sawa. Kuna Stanley Odhiambo says, is it true what Gashagua is telling us? Because pia anatuweka baridi.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, but what I can say is obviously Ruto kuna venye ana feel. Sawa? And I don't know why Ruto is so scared of Gashagua that maybe, I don't know, only akituonyesha sijui mambo ya Gashagua lakini amesema ya kwamba he was attacked. Did we see him getting attacked kwa church? That one we even did it here. Sindio?
Yeah.
Aya. Did we see him mlisema Gunso alikuja after amesha launch party yake?
Asha launch sasa it's time to get out sasa when.
Gunso alikuja.
Yeah.
Bado nakumbuka kuna time pia wife yake alikuwa attacked na guns.
Yeah, was it yesterday? He mentioned like 4 attacks or 5 attacks that alikuwa attacked
na amekuwa sasa anajificha.
Ani hata mtu by the way unajua by the way penye nani amesema the new person who has come on the screen up. Wenye amesema unajua pia sisi anatutia uoga. Of course tunaweza kama Gashagua anatishiwa hivyo na ni mtu wako huko. Sasa mimi hapa mwenye nabongea tu hapa kwa screen hata naona.
Wewe ana shughuli wewe. Si nilikwambia aliambiwa na mtu ambaye anatoka in the royal family. Aliambia hata wewe hawajali kukuhusu. Sawa? They don't.
You don't say that my dear.
They don't. Hawako rada yako.
Wanajua tu tukachukua tukafinya tunakafinya tu tukikaeka pale. Juu hata akana mahali kanaweza fika. Wanakufinya alafu nikuwasikie tena ukiongea.
So how do they torture women though?
I don't know because I've never been there.
How do they torture women?
Maybe somebody who has ever been there can explain it to you. That those
you say wana place ya kufinywa? Hauna. So how do they torture women when the DCI gets a woman? How do they torture them just in case tukujiwe mimi na wewe? Sinio? But I usually tell you waterboard yourself. Every moment you get waterboard. Sisi imeshafikisha 8 minutes ya kuji waterboard. So while we cannot confirm what has this is Mr. Koech. Anasema what we cannot confirm what has not been categorically established, the sentiments expressed by Mr. Gashagua, though perhaps rooted in personal perception, should neither be dismissed or out. Let me ask you. So what if we ignore? What if we ignore and we say, huyu bro anakuwa too dramatic, and then we come to find out that or for real
something has gone down, just like that.
Gashagua all of a sudden ako hospitali,
all of a sudden is nowhere to be seen. Inaanzanga hivyo, nowhere to be seen, ndio yeye ako hosi amepatikana ati ako hosi, kidogo Gashagua is dead. And I'm not saying it today. I'm not telling him to die, and I don't want that to happen to him, but like right now we should, but then afaa kuwa so much careful because unaona tena mwenyewe kikamna hizi vitu na ukimwangalia by then unaona this person is so serious, but like Kenyans, like usually we need evidences, we need to see, like hata pia hapa tumeambiwa there's some police who went to tell him that there's this and this going on and people were coming to do this to you, so anakuwa zile za kama ni polisi amekuja kuniambia this thing is serious, so paka uingize baridi wa jana.
So unasikia amekuwa mafichoni, amekuwa amejificha the entire time.
But when he comes to the public, what does he say? He says like kama mnanitaka mnikujie kwangu wa Mnyoro, wa Mnyoro my place. But when they get there wanasema hayuko.
That is not what we want, but that is what many people want to hear. There is a very big difference between those two things. There is what people want to hear and there is what people want to see. Unanielewa? So for those individuals wenye huwa wanazingatia hii story ya kumshika sana, then they really need at some point to give tangible information and a clear reason behind that. Remember yesterday we talked about Murkomen and the way at some point he needs at some point to do his stuffs, yes? Tukasema if possible ni afadhali approach mtu direct, aache kutumia political language. Tukapeana mfano wa Sifuna Civil. This is what we really need to focus on. Gashagua is not an enemy. He is not an enemy at all to the country, but the person is believed that he is trying to remind the government where possible, inform people about the government where possible, and at the same time criticizing the government. Unanielewa? To an extent, maybe individuals could at some point plan on how they can come up with a poisoning formula, maybe to make this person dormant for some days. Then I believe that will be the most dangerous thing they can attempt to do, because this guy has got followers. Na mtu kama huyu, remember that this guy ni rahisi sana hata shida itokee kwa nchi, because he has got many people, maybe when you unamfuatilia from the other part of the country, kutoka western Kenya, southern Kenya, northern, eastern and even central, wachache wanamfuata. So the moment hata mashabiki wanaanza hivyo, wanaanza kuuliza maswali, why you doing this, why you doing this, na hiyo why itakuwa actions, and hizo actions itakuwa hata blending bloodshed. I don't believe that maybe bringing any harm to this guy inaweza changia maybe kuleta amani, ama inaweza leta jibu. But the fact is, at some point inaweza leta a very big problem and intensify ile shida yenye iko currently. The best way these people could do is to just maybe write a letter to him, or at some point call him in their offices for them to have a dialogue. Maybe if they are still going contrary, then all constitutional aspects that were followed, to criticize the government, the kind of language anatumia, and all those things that the government inafanya, iache kutumia kifua kama government. I saw a footage in 6 months time whereby police officers walikuwa wanatishiwa na jamaa mwingine mwenye alikuwa na mawe. Ako uchi, amevaa tu kinyasa pekee, whereby anabeba mawe anataka kupiga polisi. Meaning there is lack of respect between these two people. Unanielewa? This lack of respect ndio imeanza kuwa detected between the government and this guy Gashagua, whereby Gashagua is seen, ama it seems to be like Gashagua and respect. Unanielewa? And at the same time, it is seen to be maybe the government is using advantage over this issue. The best thing we really need to consider right now here, after all these dramas, what will be our achievement and what will be our direction?
So Stanley Odhiambo says, kuna Clinton Kipkoech amesema basi siasa ya Gashagua iko sawa, but the problem is ni ya machungu. Stanley Odhiambo says, I'm a medic in Naivasha, na ni vile nilikuwa naona watu wanafanyiwa siku ya maandamano, hata courage ya job handling the patient unaingiza uoga to where is God manze. Let me tell you, Stanley, it is ni vitu zingine kama if you could see that case of case ya Rex Masai. Actually I'm still waiting for it. Ndiacha sijui, I don't know the 18 of June ama of May.
I think in June.
Ilikuwa June or May. I'm still waiting for the case of Rex Masai. There's this woman who said, and I shouldn't be laughing, but alisema yeye wanaume wakipigwa kwa nani atapigwa. Because she's a woman, but she was beaten na kararuliwa hapa kichwa na hiyo rungu. Sio ile rungu tuliona ile fulani. Hiyo rungu, you're like, how do you beat
mpini wa jembe jamani?
Ni mpini wa jembe. How do you beat a fellow human being like that? How? Why? What? It is, we are becoming, wacha kucheka.
You know, imagine ni mimi venye naiona tu hivyo wenye hao askari wanakuwa wameishika. Na sasa mimi nimekaa hapo na swagwa nayo.
Imagine jamaa unajua anakupiga na nguvu yote ugani. So basically she said it was really scary. Walipigwa, moja ilivunjwa mkono, mwingine anakanyagwa nini. So it was really nasty. It is really bad. We laugh, but it is not good. Imagine the medic who is going to shona someone uku. And I know that's your calling, Sindano, but man, well. Coach Brian says, in Kenya, almost anything is possible with time. Judging from a single narrative is premature. Every story has layers. Sympathy is rare here, and politicians, true to form, often speak in calculated self. Now, you know, someone said that Gashagua, ile swali ikiulizwa, mbona Gashagua hakutoka wakati ambapo aliona Ruto amtaki kwenye ofisi, and someone said he wanted sympathy from his people, and he did gain the sympathy, because it's like seeing your person venye ali struggle kuitisha ikura, venye amekuja mpaka amekali ichikiti, you know, and all that, and then they are chased out of the office. Sindio? So obviously sympathy will come. Sindio? Now, but this story of Gashagua saying that that person was poisoned chemically, biologically. It is a sad situation that now Mbaka made a press conference, and I do hope. I don't know why. I don't trust these politicians like 100%. In fact, I only trust them like 20%. Like kuna hiyo 20% sahi nakubali za kwa Gachagua ku threatened. Inaweza kuwa for real. This person is in danger, and it's so bad, but they have made us be like that, because like, you know, one umefanya tukakuwa hivi, you hata how like how it is just bad. But if this is really true, and right now this person is walking the streets of Kenya looking back, akiogopa inaweza kuwa ni DCI and being, you know, bado tunakumbuka kwa miaka ya huko hivyo the Kapunguria 6, and those people that I read for you here during the Moi era assassinations, people were killed. And this era and that era ziko tu hivi, sawa, zinaafikiana. So kwa hiyo kama ameshakuja in public, hapa si ndo Murkomen nafasi asimame. But how will he trust bado DCI wanatuma kuja kumprotect, wakati how DCI wamesema walikuwa wametuma kuja kumtafuta na amekuwa underwater until yesterday when we were here, and then we saw what
hata uliona mali alikuwa akizungumzia mali.
Even I heard Cleophas Malala was intimidated too.
But guys, unaona tu venye, you know, when you see tangu anaitwa Gashagua a launch chama chake, it has been just dramatic. Yani people thought that it will be a joke. People thought...
No, me, I was waiting for the chama for the longest time. Because I remember I asked that question, and then I was asking people here, wakati sasa walianza kubonganga, ana unasikia tu injections, because in fact wakati wa DP party, is it the DP? Hii ya Wamalo, he get launched. No, nilizaga kwani yeye mwenyewe hataki ku-launch party yake. Sawa? Sababu sikuwa na amejoin that party. Now, pale unamwona kuna... Calvin Ouma anasema Gashagua is the man. Ruto is in serious panic. Trust me, Kasongo anasonga one term. So, that is Mr. Ouma. Amesema hivyo. But now what are the things that are going to be taken now? Unajua sijui venye DCI watakuja kumprotect wakati ameshawachomea wao kwanza, ameshasema ni wao wametumwa.
Alafu sasa unajua aje. Tukiona hizi vitu zikiendelea hivi. Is there any more trust in our president?
In the government.
In the government. Wacha tuseme hata president mwenyewe sasa.
Sasa hizi DCI wakinifuata mimi saa hii, naweza enda kuambia polisi DCI alikuwa amenifuata.
Unaambia
wao watanipeleka wao.
Sasa ndio watakupeleka waambie DCI ndio huyu. Amejileta, amejisalimisha.
Well, you cannot even go right now. You don't even have the trust to say, let me wacha niende sasa nikaseme niende stage niseme this has happened to me. We don't have a faith in the system, and this falls on the people, because kama Murkomen anaweza simama and threaten. I was listening to Citizen this morning, so and this person said, so apparently after Gashagua ameongea for some time, now you want to come for him. You see nonsense. I'm not going to say nonsense. See nonsense. Now, what this man said, and I quote, Faruk Kibet ama nani alisemaga angekuwa president. I don't know it is someone Faruk Kibet or Fahali Mahalim, but then Mahalim aliendaga wapi? Na Oscar Sudi, someone said if that ni Faruk ama ni Mahalim, someone though, please remind me. They said, and I'm quoting that other person as he quoted that other person. So like, if I was given the chance to be the president ama to be something, mimi ningekuwa already nimeshaua 5,000 Gen Zs. 5,000. And nobody sent police to that person.
See, that's a trend.
Nobody sent police to that person in a public space.
Yeah.
That was saying I am capable of killing the young people of Kenya, and nobody went after him. So why now are we coming after Gashagua? Because of saying no, because apparently venye alisema ya kwamba that if we're not really serious with this political thing we are doing here, 2027 itafanya 07 na 08 ikae ni kama ilikuwa Christmas party, because he said that was elibaki ana and incite watu. But what about that person who said that they will kill 5,000 Gen Zs? What about that person? What about that person who stood juu ya gari ya Gazla na akasema akaongea 5 minutes of matusi ambayo even you cannot even repeat them here. Si zile za toli za mshenzi, hizi zilikuwa nasty. Nobody went after that person. So why now we coming after Gashagua? Ama is this like a personal thing where it's personal to me, it's personal to you? Let me read this. Kuna anaitwa Tony Lalan anasema now mmeweza kuona mliambua mkanyeta sasa okay. Tony Lalan anasema now mmeanza kuona mliambiwa mkanyeta sasa jioneni. Victor Kaleka anasema whatever Gashagua is doing, one sympathy votes and one gets. Kuna Tony Lalan anasema vintage Kaleka, I think you're mad. And then kuna Tony Lalan anasema Kaleka, you must be taken to Mathare. Karibuni sana kwenye Kenya News Alert. Alafu kuna wacha kuna medic hapo juu. Sindano, assess and see if this person should be taken to inaitwaje? Mathare. Assess. So Stan says when it's time for fame, they dodge the media, but when it's time for blame, they run back to it. Let them fight their own battles, leave people out of their games. Stan, I do get where you're getting from, because there's this part of me that is saying what it is saying. So that was Farah Mahalim. Thank you so much. That statement was reckless, but imagine I see Gypsy, he was never sent to DCI. Hiyo ndo swali. So now why we coming after Gashagua like ni kama huyu amefanya treason? When that one man stood there mbele ya watu, mbele ya media, akasema Fahali Mahalim, I would kill 5,000 Gen Zs. Na hiyo story ikaisha tu like ni kama hajasema chochote. Tukakaa kidogo, akakuja akatusi mama zetu, tena matusi machafu mbele ya president, and nothing happened. So who is justice really for? Hi, this is Gypsy. Gypsy says, hi, Queen Zulfa. Hi, beautiful soul, Tilda.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, Planson Felix.
Yes, good morning, Gypsy. I greet you back. Hi, good. I want maybe at some point maybe to tell Tony something. Tony, usikuwa over spirit at some point. Kenyans huwa wanaongeanga na kila mtu anakuanga na nafasi ya kuongea. So I don't think maybe unafaa kukasirikia Tony. Yani unafaa kukasirikia mwenye umeaddress hapo.
But si makasiriko.
But maybe kama umemwambia kwa uzuri sawa. Haujui kani makasiriko kama si makasiriko.
Si makasiriko cause inafaa hivyo.
Kwa sababu nimeona Mathare mahali. Mathare ni hospitali ya kina nani?
But hata wewe mtu akikwambia
kuna Mathare General Hospital. Kuna Mathare General Hospital.
Anyway, kuna vile nilikuwa nataka kuwakumbusha aje. Hapa Kenya hakuna politician mwenye anaweza kuwa so weak. I'm telling you what you really need to know. The way till you are talented to talk much, for example, there's somebody who is talented, yes, to play football. Exactly.
I'm talented too in football.
Oh, you are talented. You cannot get two talents at the same time.
Hey.
Talent is talent.
You don't choose what
so
to do.
There is something who is good. Let me use good being good. Yes, there's somebody who is good in maybe talking. There's somebody who is good in patronizing. There's somebody who is good in maybe politics. There's somebody who is good in a certain field. Let me tell you the truth. All these leaders we are talking about right here, they are good in politics and they really know what they are trying to do. That's why wako huko na sisi tunaona na hapa. Unanielewa? The very genuine example Zulfa is trying to use, that there's somebody who could stand before the audience and insult at some point our mothers, and nobody ever tried even to rise up. Even women representatives, they just kept quiet, meaning they are sleeping. Let me tell you, there are those simple mistakes that we do commit unknowingly, yani unaware, that are costing us. Let me ask you, do you really think that Rigathi Gachagua by now, kulingana na situation yenye hako sahi, anafaa kunyamanza? Mimi ninaweza sema hafai kunyamanza kwa sababu chochote chenye kinaweza mfanyikia hatuwezi jua. So Rigathi Gachagua coming up and speaking up his mind and sharing whatever he's trying to experience, we really need to be very supportive to him. But this is what I'm also requesting the government or the DCIO or any other body, yes, or any other office that is handling these cases. Don't harm that guy or maybe enforce any force to that person, kwa sababu truly maybe there is something yenye mmekuwa mkigino kwa muda baada anaendelea kuwakumbusha mjaona. Have you taken his words into consideration? Muone kama maybe anaweza endelea na hiyo issue. Another thing, Rigathi Gachagua amelaunch chama chake, sawa. Tangu alaunch chama chake ndio tension imeongeza. Mbona? Unajua saa hii Rigathi Gachagua ndio yani tunaweza sema amekuwa sasa kama say of the nation, because hata akiingia live pale na president aingie live hapa, unapata watu wa Gachagua wako wengi kuliko wenye wamejoin live ya. Ama watu hata ukisikia watu mtu akizungumzia Rigathi Gachagua, mwenye anaweza simama hapo asikize kidogo, wanaweza wenye wanaweza simama hapo, wenye wanaweza zidi hata watano. Lakini tukiendelea na stories za politician wengine, nobody's. Why do you really think people want to hear more kutoka kwa Rigathi Gachagua? Meaning there is something, there is an agenda, there is a hidden agenda.
We want to know them shene that is in the government.
Mbali na hiyo ashayetoa yote.
Bado there's some secrets.
Ashasema yani mengi ndio amesema, na machache ndio maybe tunaweza kuwa hatujui.
You know,
but Tilda, issue ya Sindano hii. Issue ya Sindano kwanza angeconfirm.
Na amekupea mpaka na evidence ya mtu mmoja. So just don't take it like that. Hiyo kitu ndio inafaa ikuwe followed up kabisa.
Kenneth alikuwa ni mkubwa upinzani siku gani? Do you know that, Kenneth? I know something like that. But I didn't know that he was in it.
But unaona ukiambiwa kitu and then unaona anakuletea mpaka na there's
you think he's like really scared? Unasema mpaka itie press conference jana. Do you remember when we were doing our evening show, tuliingia ndo tukaambiwa he is speaking right now. Ndo akasema 5 different instances of him being threatened. And I remember there's a time also we did discuss before we had another team here, and we discussed about someone threatening Gashagua's wife. I think she's a pastor. She was coming from church. You have run magoons, but they didn't harm her anyhow. And we were like, that is a low blow. You shouldn't go for someone's wife ever. in the rules of criminology, you never go for the wife or the children. Wife amefanya nini? So pale naona kuna nitwaje? Kuna Coach Brian anasema noticing many new faces in today's life. Walai, many.
I'm smiling too much.
You're smiling too much.
I'm smiling.
Smile.
I feel like
happy.
Kumbe watu wanaweza nisikia.
Kwenda huko. Wewe kwenda. A warm welcome on behalf of the KNA team. Yeah. Thank you. And Gypsy, true form of passion. I don't like what is happening. Fashionably late. Sindio? And then kuna Gypsy anasema, hi Koesh, nice to see you. Tony Lala anasema hivi, imagine niko Trans Nzoia, ukulele hakukaliki, mwambie Kibet yeye ndiye anaongea kwa niaba ya Ruto, mwambie atukujie wote, yani tamis na tuogope. But the Trans Nzoia is really bad. I saw a video yesterday where kumejaa sijui kwa hiyo ACC kumegongwa mawe, barabara imejaa mawe. It is not a good place. I think people took heed.
Mbona, why are these people waiting when people are coming up they want for the presidency or something else, and then wanakuja wanakuambia now when corrupt. When do wameona ni when corrupt na ule.
In fact, let me tell you, as nitakuja nisome hizo comments kuambie, I think Gashagua was right on something. Yeah. So Gypsy says, hi Odhiambo, Ouma, Lelan, Kaleka, and Kipkoechi. All welcome to Kenya. These are the moderators. Sawa? So when Gypsy welcomes you, know you're welcomed here. But you're welcome though. So Vic Stanley says, they send us to IPOA and the other rights bodies when we suffer, sindio? But when they're in trouble, they want the public to fight for them. Let them follow the same path we are told to take. Tuwaambie tu the same. Endeni huko. Tukule Gashagua enda huko. Enda huko IPOA ujue atakwambia aje. Sindio? Na ukuje utuambie vile wamekwambia. Sindio? Victor Kaleka says, Attorney Land, by the time he was being sacked, where was he? All government officials planning impeachment, and our whole vice president has no idea. That guy is smart to be an opposition leader.
I told you. Anafaa kukaa hapo. Hapo.
Things may happen behind your back. Ama he knew and he was like, I'm not going to abandon my nini. But he knew though. He knew they were planning to impeach him because kama alikuwa ameshapigwa 2 billion na akapelekwa kwa hizo warehouse. Akaambiwa chukua hela. Like, kwani the moment your boss started, sisi boss akuja niambia, Zulfa nakupea saa hii 2 billion. 2 billion, nakupea hiyo 2 billion tu. Sawa? 2 billion, acha hiyo job. Nataka kuchukua Sanaipe, shishi Afrikana ni mweke hapo. Sawa, wewe chukua. You think I will say no? I will be asking Matubi, Nico like, thank you. Sawa, thank you. Now, so basically, I think he had a clue that something was going to go down, Tony. And then kuna Tony again, Tony says, imagine you come with a briefcase, in it a huge amount of money so that they plant it in our governor's house so that they can say, we've got pests kwa gunia for sure, they must go. So basically these are the things that happen. Umesikia bado Gashagua wamesema yeye mwenyewe pia alikuwa wamekuja na guns, walikuwa wanataka kuplant kwenye gari yake. Yeah. Na ali address hiyo kitu ya firearms. Akasema ya kwamba is licensed. And because he cannot trust the government or whatever, pia yeye akona civilians ambao wako licensed. And apparently in Kenya it is okay to have a gun. Imagine it is okay to have a gun.
I have to go for one.
I will go, I swear. Mtu anabonga hivi na inaipul niko like bonga hivi umesema tena. Sawa. Coach Brian says, Stanley, I agree, they shun the spotlight in moments of glory, yet seek it in times of blame. Let them confront their own battles without involving the people in their turmoil. Stanley Adhiambo says, hii inchi iuzwe sasa mahali mifika. Unataka iuziwe nani? Unataka iuziwe nani?
Na wewe Stanley.
We have to change the
But on a serious note, let me say this as I give you the chance to speak. Now, so these people, kwa hizi points zote, we should not ignore that I don't want to take it for granted, but nimesema me only trust politicians. Hata 20 ni nyingi, ni kama nadanganya hata sahi. It's like a 1%. I don't trust them at all, because like it's like everything is happens for a reason. So like maybe this press conference, I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak the positive and the negative of this. What if Gashagua hata Ruto anashughulia Gashagua? Tangu amtoe na amari bibi wa pili, ana shughuli na Gashagua kabisa. But Gashagua is always there speaking and saying and not if Ruto does not. Please, usi comment before nimalize kitu nasema. Na speak positive na negative. Tuanze na negative kwanza. And what if every event that Gashagua apparently was attacked? Because I'm thinking, if the goons wanted to destroy the party, angengoja mpaka alaunchi wangemwattack. Angengojea eti amalize alafu akaenda kutoka na wanakuja kumwattack. Do you get that? It could have been done there. So, the church thing that happened. What if these things is just Gashagua doing so that atuoneshe this is how the government, the bad is the government. The government is the big bad wolf. So, what if, that is just a what if. What if this is just a sympathy? What if he's just coming here and telling us, you see how Kenneth was killed? That is how they want to kill me too. If you do not protect me as a citizens and abandon this and this and this and this. So let us remember Gashagua, obviously, he is bitter. At pale kuna bitterness kidogo. Kumbuka alifukuzwa kwake hivyo tu kwa leto mtu mwingine. Obviously kuna be bitter. Obviously, please ngojeni kwanza mniambie kitu sawa. Aya, sendio, that is the one side of it. He could be doing this for more sympathy. No matter time anakuja kufika kwenye elections, now Gashagua is a shit. So, aya, and then kuna this other side where we have created the reasonable doubt, that thing that the lawyer does. Hata kama you have the one who has killed this person, they create that reasonable doubt where now the jury can say maybe he's not the person. That ako kakitu. What if Gashagua has been speaking the truth the entire time? But because najua kuna ile kitu tushaikuwa ya hata akibonga sometimes huyu ni bitterness inambongesha. Sawa? And what if he's just saying the truth? And ako enyewe life yake iko in danger. Sawa? And we ignore it, and he does need our help as the people of Kenya to back him up. What can we do though? Tuweza fanya nini? What can we do to really help him? Sawa? And we ignore this, and then one day we hear that Gashagua hospitali, Gashagua died, ama something happened to his family, and this regime like Gashagua paralyzed, ayuko sawa. So kuna E, kuna B, kuna A na B. He might be saying the truth.
Tutapata a good time to get to the State House.
We shall occupy the State House.
Tushike Ruto wetu mkono, tumtembeze. Hatumtampandisha hata matatu.
Kwani unadhani State House ni jikoni?
Tutaingia tu kama jikoni the way it is. My friend, you will know Kenya we don't
State House si jikoni.
We will get there. My friend, wacha venye wale walienda pale wakaingia.
I like your vibe. I like your vibe, Stanley, wherever you are watching us from, wherever you are. I like your vibe. Let me tell you this. Unajua kuna kitu yenye imezungumziwa hapa akisema like kuna kitu yenye imezungumziwa hapa, what if? Yes? What if? Now that is what if. Now, what about the reality now? Unanielewa? Kwanza sahi, what are we supposed at some point to do? Imagine guys, wherever you are right now, nchi kama Tanzania inatudharau eti tumeharibu nchi yetu na tumeharibu kwetu, ni tunataka maybe kuenda kusambaza ugonjwa wetu kwenda kwao. Let me tell you the truth. How disrespectful that.
Sini wenyewe tunajiaibisha.
Like no, unajua kitu ya kwanza, hakuna mtu mwenye ameaibisha mwingine. Kitu ya pili, hapa Kenya kila mtu ni kiongozi. ni only that ni tumechoose huyu aje, wacha sasa kwa the common figure. Unajua kitu nafaa kukumbuka, hakuna mwanadamu mwenye alizaliwa akue chini. Yaani hakuna mwanadamu mwenye alizaliwa bila potential. We all have the potential. We only understand that through our potential nyuso zetu real zinaenda kuonekana. Kila mtu Kenya mimi ninajua ni leader, only that we chose the president to be as the public figure. Unanielewa? Wakati unaona activists sasa kama kina sijui nani na nani na nani wako mahali wana criticize the government, wanazungumzia president, wanazungumzia opposition, wanazungumzia kila kitu. Yes, si kwamba maybe ni tunapenda vurugu ama ni nchi yetu imeharibika ama ni nini imefanyika ama ni Kenya imekufa na inaelekea sijui wapi. Our country ingekuwa imeharibika right now, saa hii tungeanza kutafuta misaada kutoka Tanzania. God forbid. I don't believe kama there will be a day yenye tunaweza omba msaada kutoka Tanzania. Viongozi wetu
lakini mkiendelea kuwa na madeni mtaanza tu kuomba.
Hatuwezi fika hapo.
Hakuna madeni. Sisi tuna madeni.
Nani? Hakuna madeni.
Iko na deni.
Madeni wewe ndio unabii.
But I was told that someone said that tunatoka 2 billion. 2 billion ni 2 billion. 2 billion kwa tax kila every day. More than, I was told it was more than. So ni tax ama something, but every day. But at the same time the president ameomba huko France, sijui wapi. Let me see what Stanley anasema. Stanley anasema ni jokes too. Nani atakubali nchi iende? I want to make the show lively. Let me tell you, welcome. Sawa? You're making it really lively. Salimia hapo wagonjwa. Medic ni mtu ausi. Ama na? Yeah. Yes. Please do tell me if I'm mistaken. Calvin Ouma says Gashagua is a current opposition leader in this country. He should be highly protected. Raila and ODM is cornered already, and that is true. Yesterday, Cleophas Malala said, I love listening to that morning thing of Citizen. Cleophas said that ODM and Raila, sawa, na kuna huyu ndogo si Ososi. That Ososi guy is from ODM, sindio? Really arrogant person, that person, sawa, said that you're talking about other vyama vingine kama DCP na hivi vyama ambavyo vimekuja vipya, lakini chama chako wewe kinaingia kwenye government every time through bloodshed. Isn't that true? Chama cha ODM, how does it get in the government every time? Through bloodshed. Yeah. So Sotsi should shut up and be humble and sit down. Now, Gypsy says, Zulfa real truth comes out with bitterness. True. Really bitter. A very bitter. Like, it was really hard for me to swallow that bitter pill. What?
Mmesema Kenya haina deni, mpaka nimetafuta iko na deni kubwa.
Utanisomea hiyo deni. Sawa? So basically it is a bitter pill. But enyewe kama hiyo story ya Trans Nzoia venye Tony amesema venye Trans Nzoia kushaanza kuwa hivi. Trans Nzoia ishaanza kuwa hivi. Usikie place nyingine sijui wapi huku ishaanza kukua aje. Usikie Nairobi pia kushaanza kuwa aje. It's gonna, and let me tell you, the Gen Zs don't play. And I don't think they're going to accept Ruto to be on that seat. And if Ruto will be in that seat, then he will be on that seat through a lot of, he will be stepping on dead bodies to sit on that nini. I don't think so. Like Gashagua is telling us something that is true, that I don't, mira mwenye sitaki kuisikia at this point because it is too much truth. That's why we said after we ta. Sindio Tilda? Yeah. Now, Tony Lalan says, but kama Kenya kuna jela za kutosha. Imagine wa Kenya 70% wamejitolea kukufa na kuishi saa hii, si ukabila na sisi wote kwa jumuiya. That is the thing. Thank you so much, Tony. That is the thing I loved about the Gen Zs. When we were meeting pale kwa streets, haikubaki, oh, you're from the mountain, oh, you're from the lake, oh, you're from sijui wapi. It was, you're Kenyan. You're Kenyan. Let us walk now. We walked as Kenyans. We didn't walk as a certain tribe. And that is really good. That is good. And I've umesema hivyo, people are willing to die. Unasikia mtu anaongea hata mtoto mdogo, a high school person, like my sister, telling me, I swear afadhali ni dedi than Ruto. What? Una dedi aje bro? Tulia.
Kalongo ni Ruto must go.
Walai, yes, and so like, walai Mungu tu afanya mambo yake. Haya. Now, Coach says Gashagua ascent to power is more than a mere display of political cunning. It is a stark reminder that in Kenya, power is not only seized, it is often passed down through calculated allegiance. And I'm going to continue as you continue, but really wise words, Mr. Koech. Really big words, okay? Yeah. So, Juma Wanyonyi. Juma. And I told you people yesterday and you said no.
Where?
Juma.
Where?
Juma Wanyonyi is present. Where have you been? Mahala ako. Nini? Hapo ndo umesema? Mahala.
As where have you been?
Juma, where have you been? I was telling people about you yesterday.
I've never been.
No, Juma Wanyonyi tunamjua. Ama mimi ndo I'm confused. Is the one. Is that yeah. So, mahala ako na mwenzake Gashagua, hao ni watu wa drama. Amekuja tu kuja. But where have you been though? Welcome back. So, and then Victor Kaleka says mtu akifutwa kazi inamaanisha umeshindwa na kazi. Sasa ya president ndio ataweza. Gashagua is all he is doing is just keeping himself relevant to the public. I don't think according to me and the people here in the studio, if they're going to tell you, is that I don't think Gashagua wants to become the president. Gashagua doesn't want to become the president. Like if he could, he would have, but I don't think. So I don't think anakimbilia job ya president. He's willing hata kama ni hii chupa ya KNA. Ndo tutasupport sisi ikue hapo. He will back it. He will back it up.
Yeah.
Yes?
We will just back it up. We are just going with it. We'll just carry it and take it on that chair and sit it.
Back it up. Okay. Now, Coach says there's undeniable sweetness in power. True. Yeah. Far beyond what the masses could fathom. Especially when you possesses more than 2 million Zulfa. Inky now. So, true, but it is true. Power is sweet. Power is that thing. So, but now, if it gets in your head, ikishaingia hapa, unaharibu. Stanley Odhiambo says, medic ni doc, bwana, usiniangushe. Sasa si...
Ambe akili umerun up.
No, medic, I know medic is someone in the health department. So good. Obviously. Oh, no, let me not do that. So, that it is not necessary. Now, so Koech says, but good. Thank you. So we want you to assess hapo juu. Kuna mtu ambaye aliambiwa anafaa kupelekwa Mathare General Hospital, so if you should assess. Now, Coach Brian says, take Raila for example, unless you've been at the pinnacle, it's impossible to grasp the full extent of what it truly means. But right now he gave it up. He gave it up. Kuna viti mbili sasa kwa State House. Wanaishi wote State House. Hawaishi Ruto na Raila State House. Alafu right now Raila is becoming irrelevant. And I'm sorry, but that is the truth. Like, I think this is... someone was here, a very good guest. I don't know if Felix is going to bring them again. So, but there was that one person, I never really got their name. Yule moja alikuwa anaitwa aje? Yule. I know he was seated there with a white t-shirt. Huyo. That person spoke. And I didn't even want to speak because I wanted to like really... Kuniuwa hii knowledge. And he said this. Ebu let us go as he said. I'm quoting that person. I don't know. Felix, what is the name of that person? Yule kijana mweupe. Yule mkale anataka usijue MCA mandataka kwa nini kwao.
Mkale.
Acha ujinga. See, I swear, that person was wise. Let me tell you, if kuna guess. Yule mkale.
Oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Anaitwa aje?
Kiplagat. Yes.
Anadanganya.
Anaitwa Kiplagat.
Walai.
Yes.
Kiplagat is a common name. So ukisema Kiplagat, Kipkoech, those are the No. Yes, Kiplagat.
You are talking about that guy maybe.
That guy wise guy, very wise guy.
In a white t-shirt.
In a white t-shirt. I even have a photo. pale, he spoke, I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn, that person said, apparently...
I'm going to have a live show with them, I think, tomorrow Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to have a live show, I think, for us from 7 p.m.
So, please. Very
people,
wise.
My people, there's something I want to remind you. I don't believe that our country right now is the country that we don't enjoy. We are enjoying it only that our level, our way of life in a little bit challenging because of the issues zenye ziko very funny. Mimi kitu naweza taka watu waelewe ni moja. Mtu anaitwa Rigathi Gashagua si eti ni kucheza na chess cloud. There is something anataka nyinyi watu muelewe yenye mjagundua. Haya yote yenye mnadhani lakini amesema kitoboa hajatoboa, kuna kitu yenye anataka muelewe you guys. Na hiyo statement yenye mnasema like Rigathi Gachagua anaweza kosa kuuliza president. Mtu hawezi tengeneza chama kama Sanamu.
But I don't think he wants.
Anaweza sababu that guy
na Cleophas akwenda nini medama?
Nani?
Cleophas.
Hiyo government itakuwa aje?
Exactly. So I don't think so. I think he wants to be opposition.
Unaona?
Acha kaitu hapo tu kama Raila venye.
Rigathi Gachagua kuwa president, Rigathi Gachagua kuwa president. Si kitu yenye maybe inaweza kuwa ngumu kwa sababu kitu ya kwanza si kama ni numbers wenye wanebali ako nayo na maybe tunaweza believe like maybe ni mtu mwenye anataka maybe opposition na ukuje kupata chama cha kina Kalonzo wote akina Matiang'I wamemback, utafanya utasema let me tell you this, yes, politics is all about drama. Now that wakiendelea na hizi drama, mbona wasifanye nchi yetu kwa rahisi kuishi? Unanielewa? Another thing, I'm still quoting that one woman mwenye alicriticize nchi yetu ikisema itishaharibika. Sawa? Nchi yetu ijaharibika. Kama the likes of Rigathi, unajua sasa Rigathi Gachagua ndio kuna tension hii Kenya na hao viongozi wengine, sivyo? Kama the likes of Rigathi Gachagua ndio inaweza fanya watu waone like nchi yetu imeharibika. I'm assuring you that our country is still safe. And ni vitu zingine ukarabati kidogo hivi inafaa kufanywa mambo yaende mrama, tukingangana maybe na hizi vitu zingine kidogo zenye zinafanya maisha inakaa ngumu. Lakini hizi vitu zenye mnaona hapa to an extent, kwanza let me read for you a certain information here which is saying that about 2:30 p.m. we received a further intelligence from the deployed patriotic officer who were not in agreement with the evil mission, that they had clear instructions to plant arms and weapons in our convoy to provide evidence to arrest us and get evidence that they could charge us with in court. So after about that minutes, the killer squad was joined by their counterparts who were highly trained in the use of biological weapons, meaning they were not maybe going to point guns to these people or other things that could be physical, yes? The instructions were to poison Gashagua through inhaled chemicals that will paralyze Gashagua's brain within 3 months. This was the intent and the purpose of the whole operation. This officer, na mimi ninataka kuuliza swali. Maofisa huwa wanakula kiapo, sivyo? Wanasema they will ever take instructions, they will ever be respectful to their seniors, but here there is an information saying that one of the patriotic officers who was in the gang alijitokeza akaambia akafikisha report ikafikisha kwa Gashagua that unaenda kupoisoniwa na hivi ndio imepangwa.
Wow.
Na mimi ninauliza swali moja hivi.
Wow.
Huyu officer mwenye alifanya hivyo, sawa?
That is going against their commander.
Is he
a spy?
A spy or a person? Is he a spy?
He might be just an honorable person. Yeah. Like akaya one yenyewe, it is not necessary for us to kill Gashagua. Let me come and tell you. Damn.
Hakuna kwanga tuna one bet royal.
Let me
Wanaweza
repeat the same statement. Inasema hivi. After about 30 minutes, the killer squad was joined by their counterparts who were highly trained in the use of biological weapons, meaning there was no
So wale wamefunzwa na Mossad.
Yes. The instructions were to poison Gashagua through inhaled chemicals that would paralyze his brain within 3 months. This was the intent and the purpose of the whole operation. Na mimi ninauliza swali.
Sasa hii unadungwa,
una inhale.
Una inhale. You know, I hear that is true.
Anafaa kuinhale kwa njia gani maybe
si bibi wanarusha hapo ndani. I heard that tukoga na wewe. Someone showed me where apparently CIA offices are in Kenya. I don't think that is wise to talk about.
No.
Now, let me read comments as you continue, Felix. That was zimeanza kuwa nyingi. So kuna nani? Kuna Stanley Adhiambo, sawa, amesema tuombe. Oh, I was saying this point, on that point of Koech. Apparently Ruto is going to go back to ODM. And UDA is going to be dismantled. And we all know that Kindiki is not coming back. You know Kindiki is not coming back. Someone says that he's going to go back to ODM. I don't get, but those were the words of that one person.
Gypsy. Gypsy anasema Gashagua hafai kuzungumzia mambo na corruption.
True. So Stanley says, tuombe tusirudi mahali tulikuwa 07. A victim. Let's pray for our former deputy president. Let me tell you. Yes. I have seen. Yes. Let me not even really talk about it because I don't really know so much about the violence. I just know it is something that I'm just told about. So I don't want to pretend and say that I really know. I just know. Wewe uliniambiaga, nimeambiwa na watu wengine, nikamit na watu wengine, but I don't know anything about it. But I know it was just ugly and we should not want to go back there. Ever. At all. So Attorney Alan, I was a big fan of ODM. Kama kuchoma lami, nilichoma, kumbe navigation, mtu watumbo kubwa. True. So if I see anyone really going to fight for ODM, at this juncture, let's get a word, a composition. At this juncture, if you're going back to go fight for ODM, seriously, to go fight for what? Nah, there are some things we shouldn't be doing. And then, Gypsy says, Juma, welcome. We had nice things about you. Yeah. Yesterday I was telling people about Juma Wanyonyi and someone. Now, Stanley Odhiambo says, hiyo chupa ya Kenyan is mad ni tumeni moja Naivasha. You speak to us. Pale kwenye screen yako kuna number. Please, the producer, put the number there where you can communicate and say where do you want it. There are a lot of things, actually. A lot of things. You can see our brother. Let the camera see our brother. Akona bangle ya mkono. akona kofia, akona shati, kuna mifuko ya kupea mama. By the way, kuna mpaka if you don't want that cape yenye unaona hapo, there's a Marvin. Kuna Marvin imeandikwa KNA, different types. There's cashmere, there's this material yenye siwezangi kuisema kwa mdomo sababu elimu nzito, lakini these bottles, a lot of things. You just say, you communicate through that number, you just say where you want it, when you want it. Now, Gypsy says, this game started in 1963. The recycled game has been played by many. Ruto did it to Uhuru. Gashagua will rejoin Ruto's government. Now that's a surprise. You know, Gypsy, you say that all the time, and that scares me. And that will, basically, hiyo itanitoa nibaki 0%. I cannot trust any politician at all. The moment I see Gashagua, nisikie eti hao wamekuja na Ruto wameshikana, they are saying now, we sat down as the leaders of Kenya, and we thought, there's no need for us to divide. Oh my God. I will lose hope in humanity if that happens. Of which, Mimi hata hii politics man ni mguu moja tu ndani na mguu nyingine nje. Haya, Sandy says, I myself have met Gashagua physically in Naivasha. I'm telling you, that man is wise. That man is wise. That man is wise. That's why you have to, like, when he says something, you have to find the persona in it. This president, I usually forget, from the US, nasahau jina lake, kama kuna mtu anamkumbuka aniambie. Unless they said that nothing in politics really happens by coincidence. Everything in politics, it is calculated. I forget their name. What is their name? I forget their name, but basically it is true. So if Gashagua, let me ask you right now, Tilda and Mr. Felix. Saizi, mkuje, mpate, msikie Gashagua na Uhuru wamerudiana. How would that sit? Yeah, Gashagua na Uhuru, Gashagua na Ruto wamesharudiana. How will that sit with you? Please think about that as I finish these comments. Think about that. How will that affect you? Usikie ni hao wamekuja wameshikana. Sawa? So Stanley says, no, Stanley ameshamaliza. Tony Lalan says, unaogopa kurudi 07-ish. Sindano na Raila ako huko na tumejipanga kufunga kama kifurushi warudisho Sugoi na London. Imagine sahi nachukia Raila kama finance bill 2024 na 2025. Tony. Nice. Now,
sasa nataka niulize anybody mwenye anaweza respond kwa hili swali. Guys, what do you really think we need to do with Gashagua right now? You as an individual, mwenye uko na sisi hapa sahi, what do you really think we need to do with regarding Gashagua right now? Another thing, what do you really think we are supposed to do to avoid all these political tensions we have so that we can be in the same goal, fostering development in the country? Kuna vitu mingi zenye hazijafanyika by the way. Are we still going to continue chasing each other here and there maybe because of those issues?
So, as that question is really brilliant. What I can say with Gashagua, what can we do with Gashagua? You know, it is there's this thing that Merus say, sawa? Merus say that maneno ya wanasemaga hivi basically, maneno ya kamama kaze yanasikizagwa kakisha aga. So what if it is just a what if thing here? Because who can really trust who in this thing? Because it is just a game. Politicians are just politicians. You see? Umesikia vile nimekafanya? Let me actually comment. I'm just loving. I'm loving you people. Welcome. So welcome. Nafurahia sana. Nafurahia. Gypsy, how do you feel that you don't have to be when a coach there, you know? How do you feel today? Thank you so much. Let me read this. Gypsy says Gachagua should not talk about corruption because he was part of it. Was he not in Ruto's government bullying some people? Wait. He has now become
Kennedy. I am Kenyan. Oh.
He has now become the Saints. Where that is Gypsy.
Where are you watching us from? I like that land. That land is very green though.
Yani. Where's that?
Kwambia wangu aanze kujiadvertise hapo.
Jiadvertising pale. Kila mtu aseme anatoka wapi. Najua Sindano anatoka Naivasha. Gypsy yako 175 maybe or somewhere. Juma Wanyonyi, we all know where.
I'm still questioning you guys.
So, ngoja. Sawa. Okay, sawa. So, this is Calvin Ouma says, let me offer my advice here. If Gachagua wants Ruto to go one term, then he must not contest, but be a kingmaker, wish, and supports. Namba inaekwa Sindano usijali, and support either Kalonzo or Matiang'I. Hata mimi nataka hiyo chupa. Namba ndo huyo producer ameshaiweka. Let me see and then I'll read it for you. That number again. Sawa? You just contact them and then you will know. Now, what else? Pale kuna Gypsy anasema coach is right. No one has ever run on UDA docket ends Ruto joining ODM. And actually I had this kissy woman amefukuzwa UDA na sababu jina yake. That woman that did that controversial menstrual pants amefukuzwa UDA after attending. Aliattend nini? Kuna kitu aliattend yenye amefanya afukuzwe. Haya basi, Jamal. Do you remember Jamal, people? Jamal, karibu sana. It has been long. How is Washington? Yes! How is Washington? And then kuna Moses Muraguri says, ngoja, pale juu. It's been Jubilee and ODM. There is Gypsy. Then Moses Muraguri says, we must stop Gashagua for now because Job anafanya opposition, no one else can do. Sawa? Okay. Moses Muraguri, welcome. Ian Kennedy, I am new here, enjoying from Kisii. Eish, you see how you made our brother really happy.
Ense yo mwando kanani of today.
Ngoja sasa aanze sasa. Preach. Wacha tu ajibambe.
No.
Mpeni maji.
Kenyan, you've done somebody's being choked.
Yes.
No. I like the way those people wanakuanga na majivuno. Na hiyo land yao. Wanasemanga ni kanani ya siku hizi. Thank you so much, though.
I'm not going to say no, sawa? Hapo tunagingi kwa vitu but I'm not going to say no. That land is beautiful. So much beautiful that I'm going to buy a land there one day. Now.
I believe so, pia mimi.
Okay, when you buy, you shall hold me where your boards. Yeah. We go buy together. Now, it's a great show with great chat. Let me tell you, it is like, but let me read there. Zulfa, Raila and Ruto, who knew? Aki, I swear. Nani alijua watashikana?
Kumbuka kuna mtu aliwahi sema eti kuna mtu fulani anaabudu shetani. Unaweza kumbuka hiyo kitu?
Walai.
Huyu mtu anaabudu shetani nini? Do you remember somebody say something like that? Let me tell you.
I may not remember that, sawa? But no, I will try and remember and then nitach archives za akili. But I never because bado even wakati wa AUC
I never knew that the president will ever be
with
right?
And then
but
now
I believe that those are the best examples of those.
Alafu nakuja kusikia these people formed the same ODM iliformwa na Ruto na hawa. That one was a shocker. That was just like a blow to my face, like
Aujui?
I didn't know. Is that wise man that I will watch that live? I will be there commenting.
Walitengeneza ODM.
Yes! That person said that and I was like,
wait. Hata before that proceed, is Raila against Gashagua?
Who is Raila now? Raila is just there drinking porridge. Raila anatumia tu wifi akikunywa tu uji state house.
Like right now hata Raila akisimama aongee, hakuna kitu anaongea yenye inaenda straight forward. Yaani unaona ni kama anataka kuswitch his side. Anaona
he is conflicted. I'm going to say yes. When Orengo spoke, when people went after Orengo, alisimama akasema Orengo has a right to speak whatever he has to say, and I was like, thank you Baba, that is really good. Sifuna, when Sifuna says tuko hapa kutoa hii government, he said what? When Sifuna speaks,
he speaks for me.
So I don't get by the party.
By the way.
So
when Sifuna speaks,
I am speaking.
Yeah.
So what? Let us see.
Mambo Allah.
So
a little bit game.
I will not chew and swallow. Gypsy chew and swallow. Will you chew and swallow Ruto and Gashagua?
Whatever.
Chew and swallow what? I cannot. That will be a bitter. Unatema wallahi. Unaitema huko. Natema hiyo Gypsy. I will not see that. So in Kenyan politics, never boring. Wallahi hiyo hata.
Wacha kwanza. Ati Raila ni mbinafsi.
Very. Who doesn't?
Acha mambo.
Let me tell you, when I went down to the history of Raila and the coup, I was so proud.
Mbona mnafanya hadi baridi na nigonga hivyo?
Vaa sweater, the stuff is about to get really cold or warm in here. Let me tell you, when I was going under, it is very hot. No, hot and I feel cold. But then what's up? Now, wallahi, I don't get how I'm feeling so much cold. Now, what was I saying? Raila, I went down and dug deep. I only knew that Raila did a coup when Moi was doing whatever Moi was doing. So it's like, oh, Raila was like that guy. until the moment nakuja kurealize he did that coup. Haiku succeed. Alafu aka testify on camera, and many Luo men, young Luo men died. Na so hapo too, when you go on the issue of Raila, everything he does, everything Kanu. Sawa, Kanu pale kwenye akakuja akajoin Kanu. How do you join the same president who made you escape Kenya? Ukakimbia sijui alikuwa Lebanon ama alikuwa amekimbia ameenda wapi? Sawa, how why did he join Kanu? So he started joining governments tangu. And then someone very wise said, Frederick Mzomba, if that is the right name. They said that everybody in politics does everything on their own interest. Yeah. And I'm going to say, everybody in politics, Raila is a selfish person. Everybody is selfish in politics. Everybody. Now, Gypsy says it's a great show with a great share section. Then kuna Jamal, karibu sana. We hope you won't disappear.
Yeah,
we're going to be here.
Yes,
Sawa. Clinton Samuel, anasema mimi niko.
Tukutana hapa sisi wote kila show ndo tunachangamka vizuri.
Thank you. Thank you. We are here. In fact, na feel kama tuendelee to the entire day to up. Sawa.
Because people are so much.
Yeah, and this is really good. This reminds me back when.
Kwa nini nimekufanyia?
Ngoja tutajua. Aya basi, so mimi niko nai Karen, this is Clinton, but wakome Gachagua kabisa, wakimgusa hivi kutaharibika mara moja. They won't guza. Sawa?
We don't want also.
There's that song. Happen. That song inasema Gajavu niambie, you told me that song. Wanasema wako wapi? Sisi wako wapi? Wako mlima wanafanya nini?
Wanagusa mlima.
Wanagusa mlima. Wako tu hapo kwa mlima wanaigusa. Wanadansia hapo kwa mlima. The moment you say Clinton, you say don't touch. They're like, oh, is this touching? Is this how you touch it? Sawa?
Lindo lazima mlima uguzwe kidogo.
Umeguswa.
Nakwambia na umeguswa na
umeguswa.
Unakuwa productive.
Usiguswe na kwamba unashikwa.
Lakini Clinton mlima umesimama.
But it is being touched, you know, everything that is too. Ngoja. Everything that stands is touched.
The moment unauguza kidogo hivi,
utakuwa mchokozi wewe. So hi Jamal and hi Clinton. This is Gypsy. Gypsy is that person who tells you where to drink porridge. Ukikuja KTN. KTN. Itwaje? KNA. No, I'm sorry. So Moses Muraguri says all Kenyans are in agreement. Ruto must go home and whoever Gashagua supports will be the next president. You see, so Gashagua really doesn't want this thing. I think Gashagua wants to be the Raila now. But a better 2.0
to make sure that this man
is out.
Yeah.
And true, Moses, we are in agreement. Sawa? So Tony Lalan said, for now tuongee ukweli. Ukiona bado mtu anasifu Ruto ama Kindiki, jua kuna mtu anampea do. True. Of which everybody is entitled to their own person.
Sawa? I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for any government official, if possible, tukae chini. At least nimuulize mbona watu wanawakataa.
Hivyo
ama ni aje?
Why?
Mbona Gashagua anasema mnataka kumdunga sindano?
By the way, please do that.
Yes.
You know what?
Please. Can you choose one? Who do you want me to approach?
Let me see. Onyonka. I will listen to Onyonka anytime. I will listen to Sifuna. I will listen to Babu. I will listen to those people. Babu. Search for Babu. I think we have access to Babu. Search for that one. Babu.
No, mimi nataka mtu wa government.
Kimani Kichungwa.
Kimani Ichungwa.
Yeah. Pole.
Lazima itabidi sasa ni watafute. Niulize truly ni kweli. Pia wao. Do you know that they might have an hidden agenda na watu wameizima. Wacha kwanza. Ndio unajua like unaweza pata kuna vitu zingine zenye pia watu wamewazima. Hawataki hizo vitu vionekane.
Right.
And they are fighting to show us those things.
And they are fighting to show us those things. They are only
and they have to enforce it. But let me tell you something. Muammar Gaddafi, we all know Muammar Gaddafi. Muammar Gaddafi wanted Africa to have one president. As we are trying to, as we did now when we are choosing the AUC thing. But he had really good things. He knew Africa is a superpower. So he wanted us to use the currency of gold. He wanted us to have free education. He wanted us to have some certain things. He had like a really good manifesto for Africa. Sindio, lakini the way he was embossing that thing, aingeenda tu. Sawa? Of which we did kill our own, and right now we are seeing the vision of Muammar Gaddafi. But Ruto akuje tu pole pole. It might be a really good thing, as you're saying, Felix, a really good thing they want to show us, but the way they are showing it, it is just no good. So no, ngoja mimi mchokozi, sawa? So
unaona the way you have said, that is why I'm trying to tell you guys. You might find that those people, they are really working.
Yes.
But at the same time, wanazimwa na makatel, kwa mfano makatel wa politics. Unajua cartels wako kila mahali. So let me tell you, I'm going to look some of the officials, the government officials, they have a dialogue with them.
Kimani.
Yes.
Kimani ama Ososi. Huyo. Ngoja, wana see another controversial part.
Are you talking about Ososi?
Osoti ama Osoti?
Are you talking about Ososi?
Osoti, is it in ODM or UDA? Tunataka watu wajue.
We really need to understand what is really happening.
Yeah.
Kwa sababu truly,
what if you call someone from ODM and someone from UDA? Both of them.
I want to just have
for the government first.
It is good when this one is contradicting themselves. This one is like, stop.
No, that is now a podcast I'll show. But I want to do
a one-on-one
analysis. I want
Kimani Ichungwa. Ana nimejaribu sana.
Why not Faruki dead?
Or that. But who is that though? Who nani kwa gava? Huyo so mtu mwache.
Yes.
Who is that? That we don't know that.
Kitu ninataka kuelewa truly is Rigathi Gachagua anapigwa vita. Is really Rigathi Gachagua anawachokoza.
Ama Murkomen. Murkomen
atakudanganya.
Kwani huo mwingine atakudanganya pia? Kichungwa pia anadanganya.
Huyu unaona watu watakudanganya, watakwambiaje? Atakwambia unajua sasa kwa nini hawatupendi? Kwa sababu wanajua serikali ya Ruto inafanya kazi. Wanaona vitu ambazo zinaendelea, ndio maana wanataka kufanya nini? Ndio maana wanataka.
Do you know recently I had?
Just tell you that.
I don't know if you people know this woman, sawa? She joined Cecily Kariuki from Nyandarua. She joined the Munyoro coalition. Sijui kama ameingia kwenye chama cha DCP. Mlisikia kama ameingia majengea. I think she used to be a senator or a woman rep or someone from that place. So people are joining. People are joining the DCP. And I remember back when Gashagua said that
is on the way.
Yes?
Zulfa is on the way.
Zulfa is on the way
to the DCP party.
No, let me just read comments, sawa? Raila this is Stanley. Raila anasema Raila ni mbinafsi. Sawa? Then Tony Lalan says baada ya 4 days breaking news, sasa tumeamua. Tony, tell us what tumeamua. Coach says Felix profound appreciation for his home evokes in us a renewed sense of relevance and prompts us to hiyo jina. Sawa? Please. I don't want to bite my tongue. And coach, you gotta start teaching me English.
Nimekuelewa. I'm going to give all those guests the opportunity at least kutuambia kitu.
Please. Sawa? And some of our own.
The last 10 minutes, it will be for only guests to address us, either through comment section or
please do.
Please, all those guests when wamejumuika hapa kwa comment section, for the sake of some of the individuals who could not maybe understand Swahili, let me just say this. For all those guests who have joined us today, please don't get out. You are going to give given an opportunity to address us a little bit.
Let me ask you, have you ever gone for youth? Have you ever gone for youth? Youth after church? Aya, ndio hiyo unafanya sasa. Youth msimame pale, mtuambie mtapewa nini. So Stanley, mbaki pale nyuma, mseme nini?
No. Hakuna kubaki. Ni tunasema hapa the last 10 minutes we are going to give out there.
Okay. Actually, we're going to do extra because you're already on the last 10 minutes, but we're going to give you extra because damn, you people. Thank you. So Stanley says, Raila made my grandmother till today anakaga tu cheesy. Kila saa anaambia tu Raila. He has messed us up.
Gypsy amekusalimia.
Mimi.
Gypsy. I think that is also what she needs to remember, but I don't believe.
No, I have guys. I'm getting to you. Yes? So Sindano anasema grandmother wake because ya Raila. Sisi anahaga tu cheesy. Anaongea tu Raila when they speak Raila. Raila. Raila, but then what did Raila do to people?
It's like right now, let me tell you, if you go and ask my grandfather anything about the government, atakwambia
Raila.
Yeah, atakangi Raila. Anakwambia hata mniinue miguu juu, mniangalishe kichwa chini, napigia tu Ruto.
Let me even just continue. Sawa, Tilda and Zulfa get the let me tell you the pomegranate story. If you would like to know you don't want to know.
I just leave it.
Just leave it. Just leave the pomegranate story.
Guys, who do you want us to bring you first?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking that question.
Suggest hapa tujue mwenye tutawaletea kwanza.
Hata kama ni Kindix.
Yes. Who do you really think mnataka tuwaletea hapo? Who do you really think mnataka kuengage na yeye in a conversation ya kumuuliza maswali kwa comment section?
We want to give you that opportunity of asking these people questions. Is either you call or you text.
Yes.
Tunamsomea alafu anakujibu.
Yes.
It will be a conversation.
Aya. Then Stanley Odembo says Raila is always fighting for his family. Hakuna mtu atawahi faidika around Raila kama si wa familia yake. Look at Babu. Wakati wa maandamano Babu alikuwa mtu mkubwa, wakati wa cheo Babu ni mtoto bado. Let me say Babu is just awesome. Babu joined the people. Babu understands where the power belongs. And you saw how Baba just mad that person like na sisi unasikia positions zinapeanwa tu kwao. You had. I don't want to really get into it, but we all know who advises the president right now. Nana advise president tunajua. So Felix, when guests arrive, allow them the opportunity to fully immerse themselves in the warmth and delights. Sawa, that our space so graciously offers. I like that you said our.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that you said that. So Felix has done that. Kimani Ichungwa or Kichungwa? Both. Yes. Now, Stephen Mutoike amesema serikali ikiguza Gashagua tu hivi. Like maka amekuwekea, let me put my S-pen. Hivi. Watajua hawajui.
Kennedy hiyo ni ukweli. Huyu Saidi anaona salamu yake.
Haya, ngoja naenda hapo.
Nimetake hiyo picture.
Hivi ako like
mpaka manze.
Well, like that, you know when kiburi used to be so high, when someone said if this year comes for you akuguse tu hivi watantolea place huko, I used to be like yeah. So this is if you gusa Gashagua tu hivi. Stephen Mutuike is there. So just a moment. I get to your comments. Aya. Sasa kuna nani mwingine pale? Let me see. Aya, Calvin Ouma says, for information, Ruto might run for a second term through ODM. Don't be surprised. Yeah, that surprised me so much. But right now, actually, I'm teaching myself to just take a chill pill every time and just be like, hey, Kenya, inchi ya mama yetu. Kenya, see that song inaimba Kenya, inchi ya mama yetu. Kenya inchi nini?
Kenya inchi yetu ya mama yetu.
Si lazima ubonge shit mjamaa, sawa? So Kenya, asema ni mama yetu, Kenya inchi mama yetu. Sawa, Coach Brian. Coach Brian Webama Gypsy says Ruto has a clear second term. Aish. Why now? Why you go do that?
I'm told that you have sent a message.
Thank you so much,
Thank you for confirming
so
how truthful you are. So
thank you.
Yeah, you wanna get it?
Yeah, I will get it.
Yeah.
You want me to get what?
You wanna get it?
What? Me, I want to get the number, but what do you want me to get?
We want the message.
Zulfa amekwambia you wanna get it.
What?
The number.
No. Chenye Zulfa amesema
it. No. Don't watch Felix.
Zulfa said you wanna get it.
I said I want to get it. The number of Koech, but I didn't say you want to get it. What? Am I you want the bottle?
This Stanley though. We are talking about Stanley. Yeah, I'm told that
even Stanley too. You're gonna get information about the bottles and the everything. We're gonna send you the entire merchandise. Sawa. So apale kunani Gypsy says Gypsy tu anacheka mambo ya nini. Alafu Gypsy akasema Ruto has a clear second term. There will be pop-ups and trade-offs. Yeah, someone told me that back when I cried like a child. So much. Akiwala ndiambiwa tu ukweli tu directly. But sijui kama ni ukweli for sure, but either way. Now, Calvin Uma says, Stanley Odhiambo, God bless for realizing that Raila is selfish. Many Luos don't accept that reality. Let me tell you, actually, thank you so much for bringing that, Ouma. Mimi nkwata kusema hivyo, sawa, but nikasema, someone else just say it. I saw Odhiambo, Stanley, yeah. I saw Stanley there, uko juu, akisema hivyo, and I'm like, anangoja niseme hivyo ndo nisalimie, unaona, but I was just quiet. But many Luos need to realize that, you know, many Luos took Baba as a god. As a god. And because you people are quiet, you want me to speak, ndo nisalimie, let me know, just speak. No. Zulfa don't.
Gypsy alimsalimia hapo.
No. Amesema ati don't join dirty politics. I want to be a woman.
What do you really think is the Gypsy is referring to?
Dirty, because I said I'm going to join DCP. But sijasa join ni huyo amesema so mimi. We're going to form our own chama. If you're going to be asking for women rep and stuff. Sawa.
Kuna mtu amesema ukweli mahali.
Ian Kennedy amesema kwamba Ruto is the first president that I've ever seen being true symbol of national unity. Because even the Kalenjins are crying,
Yeah.
Let's say he's fairly distributing the suffering across the country. That is true. That is really, really true, Ian Kennedy. Because, like, if you go everywhere, kila mtu wamesema, kila mtu ana feel the same pitch. And that is making us become one Kenyan. That's...
Mbona basi mna complain eti hajaunganisha watu?
Sasa yeye ni kuunganisha watu ama
kuunganisha tu kwa shida. Cheki huyu sasa bebe.
Some of the individuals do complain that the president is not uniting Kenyans.
Hata kusikia ati ana unite. Hata kwanza angekuwa na unite Kalenjins ndio tungekuwa mad kabisa. Hata kama sayana tuwafanya wote tunalia.
Balera Sugoi nilisikia kuna ude mtu Irene Wanja. Irene Wanja uliendaga wapi actually? Hi to you. Irene alisemaga ametoka Sugoi. Na the primary school that Ruto went to is still the same. Haija change. Hipo tu hivyo. Sugoi kwao hakuna soko. So sijui mkimpeleka nyumbani mtamfanyia shopping wapi. Now Ian, while it's true Nairobi. Wallahi man, I would like to see that. Ian, while it's true that a sense of national unity is critical, we must ask, is this unity, thank you Koech, is this unity built on a shared hardship, or can true progress only be achieved through equitable prosperity for all? Hii unity ambayo tunasema, of which it is good because kila mtu ni Mkenya sasa. Hakuna mtu ambaye anasema mimi ni wa Mrima ama mimi sijui ni wa wapi huko. Kila mtu anasema yeye is Kenya.
Zulfa. Producer anatukatia tafadhali.
Anatukatia?
Amenitumia message ananiambia Felix, tell Zulfa maneno mengi the next show. So
time.
Will you mind?
But the people have not really said.
We give out the opportunity now to our newly guest at least to say something to us.
Yes.
If possible, you can call that number through WhatsApp. Yes. And maybe say hi.
Yes.
And maybe contribute something.
Yes.
Who do you really think
you
wanna see?
Yeah.
Kenyan News Alert TV.
Yeah.
Ikijaribu kumwaletea. If possible, mumu engage.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? It is
hiyo tabia mbaya.
What now? Okay, let me show you. I'm going to show you the bottle of Kene and this will give me your bottle. Sawa, yangu meja nini lipstick. Now, let me, as we are waiting for for them to call. Yes. Hey, Abdalla wewe. Abdalla.
Naona Stanley anapiga.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Please.
Hello, good morning, Stanley. Hi. You good?
Yeah, so do you come like contribute?
Yeah, you are free, bro. You are free.
Okay, actually we are contributing kwa say like tunataka letwe hapo.
Yes?
Tuna contribute kwa naona unaniweka kwa mic. Sawa tu.
Ongea.
Tuna contribute tunataka letwe hapo hapo interview damo.
Ni politician?
Yeah.
Ana aspirant ama mwenye kwa ofisi sahi?
Ana mtu wako kwa seat.
Kutoka wapi?
Nishakufa sauti.
No. Kuna huyu jamaa anaitwa Osoro Silvanas.
Yes?
Oh, yes. Osoro.
Oh, Silvanas Osoro.
Yes.
That guy from Kisii?
KBB. Oh, what? No, Kisii.
South Mugrango. So maybe what maybe okay, that is your request is granted in short.
Yeah, if kama inaweza kuwa hivyo aletwe na nani na Sifuna.
Sifuna.
Yes.
That's so nice.
Oh.
Sifuna, so you want, if possible, those two people to be on the same table for them to answer some sort of questions together?
Correct.
Thank you so much, sir. We are going to make arrangement, not agreement. We are going to make arrangement if possible. If you are going to get them both, it will be good also.
Yeah.
Will you like maybe to say hi, and at some point, maybe according to the topic we had, ka unaweza changia kidogo waambie wa Kenya kitu?
What I can just tell my fellow Kenyans.
Yes.
Let's stop this thing to do with tribalism.
Yes.
Yeah, and let's be united.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and let's support Rick G.
You are requesting, if possible, we support Ricky G.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, bro. I can tell you, even your voice in it, and these ladies in the office crazy.
Inky.
I wish the producer, I wish the producer could show them. Maybe they are very happy to hear your voice. Maybe let us maybe at some point give another person an opportunity to escape here as a request in hand.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you for choosing. Thank you for choosing Kenyan News Alert TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for choosing Kenyan News Alert TV. I really appreciate even the turn up from my beautiful ladies here. So that was Stanley. Stanley, and I'm a request, if possible. Silvana Zozoro from Kisii. Actually, that guy is from Kisii.
Yes.
I know that guy.
That guy.
Nasifuna.
Then, you know, yes.
Really think we'll be
Yes. Wesh. Unajua hiyo jiji.
Watakuja kubomoa. Are you sure? Is there? Do you really think that those guys wanaweza bomoa?
Let me tell you, you know, Silvana Sosoro.
Is there anybody mwenye anaweza tetea Rigiji hapa? The lights are so. Yes.
Lakini I know one thing is Silvana is that KBB person.
Yes.
Sijui Kenya borake. Kenya? KBB. O Silvana sasa kusema KBB
10 bila break.
That person is one person. Higher. And then there's Sifuna. Sawa. I just like how Sifuna is always calm in this kind of. And if those people, if we do host them here, wewe ongea tu mambo yako. Wewe ongea mambo yako. That would be really good. Let me read upper comments because comments are getting too nyingi. Sawa. So Victor Kaleka says Gashagua party vision is Ruto must go. Give us a break. He should sell ideas of the party to the public. He's out to revenge, nothing else. Ruto turn clean. That is Victor Kaleka. Okay. Abdalla wewe niachi. Sawa. Nilikuwa nataka kuonyesha chupa. Asa hizi chupa za KNA, really, let me tell you, top notch, okay? So this one has water.
I want, finish. I want to give another person an opportunity before we close.
Okay.
Yeah, the number is on your screen.
Okay.
Make a call, request, if
such
possible,
beautiful voices.
You wanna say
now,
yes.
KNA, KNA,
Yes.
Kenya New Zealand.
Yes,
So,
yes.
really beautiful. And your black nile into charcoal black. Do you know, have you ever seen a car with like charcoal black? Like if you see like a Porsche Cayenne with charcoal black, with like a rose. Niache ni nyie.
Yes.
Alafu, kuna hiyo straw. So hiyo ndo Abdalla unaona mimi nikinyonya. Really soft. Sometimes I bite it. I shouldn't be biting this one. But you see, that's true.
That is what she's nyonyari.
This is what I'm nyonyaing. It's really silicone. It's silicone or something.
Zulfa, 074162389.
Wape.
How do I wish at some point maybe any newly person here at least we welcome and give you the opportunity.
Abdalla Kitendo anasema Kuria Kimani MP wa Molo. Thank you. Thank
Kimani,
you. Thank you so
MP
much.
wa
That
Molo.
MP. I would like to know what they're doing about the Molo president. Walifanya what? Watu washashikwa. Watu ambao waliwa. And apparently that Kuria person, Sawa, was apparently one of the people who were threatening that Molo president. So I would like to hear his side of things.
Ofisi yake wapi?
Sawa. Ofisi yake, tajua. Gypsy anasema Stanley Odhiambo, great job. Let me tell you, really great. Please call anytime. Any other person?
If possible, you can. We have only 5 minutes remaining. If possible, you can make a call through WhatsApp, and we are going to give you an opportunity to at least say something over this and request, if possible, who do you really think we wanna get for you?
New person in the house.
Una Elvis, nyinyi watu you are touching us. Sawa? In a good way, not a bad way. Like
Ametoroka.
That is but the Elvis though. Elvis.
I've seen it though.
Yeah.
The aim is to take Ruto home.
And yeah. So that is the thing.
Why are you disappearing like that? But welcome though.
Yeah.
Hao ni watu wenye wako pale wanakaa hivi.
Yaani unajua tunasema tukisema comment section imekuwa gani ya Koech na Gypsy, sawa? Wakiwa pale kwenye comment section. Alafu we say the silent viewers, and let me tell you today, you people woke up and like let us come.
Zulfa, what are you nyonying though? Elvis anasema our aim is DCP party members is to get Ruto William out of power. I'll first start by hosting my man Hon regarding Gashagua. We will.
Yes.
Will.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, that was in the plans.
Yes.
Yeah. So
it was in the plans though. Yeah.
That was in the plans. Alafu pale unaona bado ndio huyo amesema that is Calvin who amesema hivyo. And then our aim as DCP party members is to get Ruto William out of power. Let me tell you something about Kenya News Alert, Elvis. This is the heart of politics. You are free to come and say, kama Victor ameshinda akisema, sio Victor, kuna Victor Kaleka ameshinda akisema ya kwamba Ruto 5 tena. Here you're free. If you love Gashagua, sema ni Gashagua. Mimi napenda Ruto. Come defend.
Defend the guy that.
Thank you. If you're free.
We don't want to lean on one side.
We're not here. We're here for Kenya. That's why you see Kenya News Alert.
Thank you. Freedom of speech, freedom of what. Lakini as long as tusisambaza kitu inaitwa hatred speech and
hamna hatred speech huko. Hamna hatred.
So guys, maybe I think for those individuals who could contribute, maybe by requesting and suggesting the kind of guests you want to see, we are going to make an arrangement and maybe focus on how we are going to bring them for you, either from their office or somewhere else where we might find a conducive environment
na Sakaja
to bring them live.
Sakaja
Fans ndio wanauliza.
Na sasa sisi tunakwambia pia we are fans of Kenyan News Alert.
No. Fans, please.
No, Sakaja should come and tell us what is really going on in Nairobi.
Okay.
Tila, who do you want?
Okay.
Mary Lothiambo. That woman, I would like to meet that woman. Mary Antangwaje? Millie. Huyo Millie nampenda sana. So kama naweza mpata huyo pia. So can we wrap up? Okay. So I'm going to give you a minute to tell
Thank you so much.
Something.
I want to say something, Kenyans. Regarding Gashagua is our father, is our uncle, is our brother. Let us not at some point maybe point any negative issue unto him or plant anything concerning the same. Gypsy. Gypsy, it's okay. I'm saying this. Let us try to be so patriotic enough. Let us say the truth. Let us work towards a common goal. Hata kama uko kwa opposition, hata kama uko kwa government, let that common goal be our place of interest. Ama niaje, my sisters?
True.
I will never be against anybody mwenye tunakimbizana na yeye kuelekea the same destiny. I'll never. Tusiuane tafadhali. Let that MP who was sure to be the last person. Ama niaje?
Yes. And they attempted nini?
Of the remaining people who are with me live right now, naomba kitu moja. Akituacha kuaibisha nchi yetu bana. Tuache kuaibisha nchi yetu bana. Wacha tupate ile respect yenye tuna deserve. Yes? Yani wakati unasikia like kuna mtu hapa analeta issue fulani iko very very unnecessary. To an extent the country we are social media people wenye tunatumianga mtandao sana, tunaweza post vitu zenye zinakaa fani za mbaya zenye zinaibisha country. To avoid. I love you guys and I love you so much. May you have a nice time. Tukutane the next show yenye inaanza saa 6. This is Plains and Felix. I love you so much. Bye.
Wasema mkuwe na fire extinguisher in the house.
Fire extinguisher hawa wakija wawili. True. I will be the fire extinguisher. There.
No,
now
that's my part. Don't take my part.
Okay, give it to you.
Yes,
don't forget Mother Karua. Yeah? Yeah, so tuenda kwa Mother Karua.
Tutatafuta Mother Karua.
Huyo tunaenda kwake na mbuzi. You saw how you go to her place. Haya. Now say something to the people.
Oh, guys, thank you very much my people. Asanteni sana kwa wale ambao tumekuwa nao siku ya leo, wale ambao wamechangamka pale kwa comment section, na wale ambao wamekuwa pale silent, they're just viewing and listening. Thank you very much kabisa. My name is Tilda and I always pray to you every day. May God bless you and may God protect you in any way, in all the times. Yani mkange tuna sisi hapa. Leo imebamba, by the way,
I feel so good.
I just feel. Next show tuko hapa saa 6 and guys, let's not get late to this because kumechemka mambo yamechemka. I think you know that song. So guys, thank you kabisa. Karibuni tena sana hawa wageni wote wenye wamekuwa siku ya leo. Karibuni na mkaribie na mketi mtulie. Hapa ndio nyumbani kwa politics. We talk about politics, politician and all thing of the government. Asanteni sana, tuonane wakati mwingine. It's Tilda.
Hey, I don't know if
kuna kitu yenye tuliusahau.
Sema.
We love you so much, Facebook people.
Oh my God. Just
we
a moment.
So much,
is someone there right now? Aki, you know, we usually forget these Facebook people.
No, Facebook is for Felix.
And yeah, we said you'll be on Facebook. Jamani poleni sana. Oh, it's your place now. It's your place.
Zulfa is remaining in her house.
It's okay.
Okay, yeah. So please be there next time. My pen. Okay. I shall search for it. So we feel so honored for you people to join us this beautiful Tuesday morning. It must be a very good end of week. Sindio? So I'm going to thank Mr. Stanley, the new people, Mr. Stanley, Tony, Calvin, sawa, Abdallah, Victor, Steven, kuna pale Clinton, watu kama Juma, hata tuseme tu ni new because Juma wanakujaga tu wanaenda. Jamal, I hope you do join us again. And Gypsy and Koech, you're not new, but you're our people. We don't take you for granted. We make an habit of being like a home hapa. That's why we tell people like Elvis, tafadhali, when you come here, don't even delete it. You say, as long as hautusi mtu yote, ama so hate speech, ama so nini, you're saying what you really believe in. Someone once said, ukisimama ukatai Ruto, simama ukatai Ruto na confidence. Usisimama ukimkataa ni kama unaogopa. Na at the same time, kama unasimama umsupport kabisa, because it is you who know what you want. Yes? And thank you so much for joining us. Tunakuaga hii ni morning tea show. Tuko na show ya kati inaitwa Sema Nasi. This is where you come, you speak. Unatuambia si tunakusikiza, it's like now you're the host and we are here contributing whatever you're saying, okay? And then now we have the last one, jioni ambayo ni Kenya News Alert Evening Updates. This is where we actually combine everything that happened during the day and then we put it there for us to like really be like, how do you feel about it? And then you say, this is how I feel about it. Enyewe sijapenda venye Osoro amebonga, unaona, and all that. And I do know that Felix will keep word. He will make sure that those people, we meet them, we get to have a sit down with them, and you people speak what you need to speak, ama ask what you need to ask. So karibuni sana nyumbani. Hii ndo Kenya News Alert. And then my name is Zulfa Wanjiru. Tupatane, yeah? I have already adopted that name. I have adopted Wanjiru. Wanjiru. No, Wanjiru is the name I adopted. So, mapenzi. Sasa tupatane hapa saa 6 mpaka saa 8. Okay? And thank you so much, Mr. Stanley, for calling. I do hope your patience is as happy as we were when you called. Really good. Bye-bye.